Welcome to La Twins Experience with
Kim
and Donyetta.
Now let's get back on our bullshit.
Okay.
I can't. Are you there? Oh, there you are.
Child, if struggling was a person.
I'm like, where? I'm like, I can't text her because I'm on my phone right now. And
I got my MacBook open, and so I was on that. I was like, wait,
you know what?
what's the directions? We're a little rusty, that's all.
This is why 1981ers don't need to be on live. This is kids.
Okay. Whew. And what it took to get here, Lord. I'm sweating.
Girl, this ring light, we gonna have to come up with another solution because this ring light, I can't. I'm just like,
we're gonna have to start filming outside.
If y'all see the forehead perspiring, it's from this ring light right here, y'all. But it gives the good light.
Let me see. Okay. Hey, y'all. Make It Fun NYC. She told me she was gonna be here. And she is here.
All right, should we do our intro? Wait, do we even remember our intro? We haven't recorded an episode in so long.
I think it's gonna be like when you hear like the episode Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or the Cosby Show. You just good times. You know it. It just in your spirit. It come back.
Okay, so here it goes. I'm Kim.
And I'm Donyetta.
And welcome back to a live episode of La Twins Experience.
Let's see, back on our bullshit.
She still got it. She still got it.
How's it been going, honey?
Girl.
Is that good or bad?
Listen, well, y'all, some of y'all might know I was in Atlanta for a few days. I don't be posting when I'm in Atlanta because I don't want to see nobody when I'm in.
Okay.
It's still COVID. Like the COVIDs is going around. I still see people,
acting like it's not.
Yeah, and like y'all a little bit too open down there. So I just be, the people that's supposed to know I'm there, they know I'm there, right?
But everybody else, y'all figure it out later.
Y'all figure it out when I get back or just not at all. It don't even matter. But y'all, I was in Atlanta for 6 days and me and Donyetta ain't even get together.
We FaceTimed a couple of times.
Because you know what? I hate driving in Atlanta. It takes forever to get everywhere. Like, why?
Because where was I going to meet you at like Grant Park? And I think it said it's going to take me like an hour to get there. It is literally like 18 miles away from me. Like,
wait, but then it started raining. Like it rains out of nowhere. Like it be sunny, and then
my power jumped off.
That rain down there be crazy.
Like I was sitting here like doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, and then my neighbor texted me. She's like, "Is your power off?" I was like, it came back on. Yours didn't. And she was like, no. I was like, oh, Lord, baby, you got to go hit that switch box. And then it came back on for her, too. But I was sitting over here with air conditioning and lights on and didn't know that she was over there in the dark. Or I would have told her to come over.
Yeah, that storming is crazy down there. Like, I'm like, is it hurricane season in July already?
It might be. I think it is hurricane season. If not, we right up on it. We at the door.
Yeah, that's like it was too much, but yeah. And then my sister be driving me around, right? Because I can't rental cars are like $100 or something a day for the shoe car.
Oh, it wasn't always like that. Is that a COVID thing? Like shortage?
It is because I used to rent cars in Atlanta for like $25 a day.
I was about to say, yeah, you can get them, especially if you're willing to go to the airport to pick it up. It's really cheap.
Yeah, so rental cars is like too much now. So my sister be driving me around, but she be making me drive back. I'm like, this is not my car. Why do I have to drive back?
So you gotta deal with the car and the traffic, like because when you drive somebody else's car, it's not as comfortable as yours.
I know.
You gotta and the traffic. Oh Lord.
And then she's short, right? Like, I'm the only tall one in my family. Like, my mother's short, my sister's short. I get in and my head is on the roof.
No, it's not.
It's on the, like, my bun is touching the rubber. I'm like, why is your seat so high?
No, it's not. Next time, I'm going to have to look at you get in your sister's car and see what it looked like. I'm going to do live video footage.
Look, my sister and my mother, their seats are so high. I'm like, y'all are like 4 foot nothing, shrimp status. Like, come on, bring this seat down. And then the mirror is like, I can't.
Yeah, you got to readjust everything.
Yeah, so when I go to Atlanta, I be in the kiddie pool, and it's too damn hot down there. Like,
today it's probably still in the 90s right now, as late as it is.
Like, I don't know, like, my hair, if I went out like this, I would come back like buckwheat. Like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way.
It's hot.
And it's like storming in New York now. It's like 70 degrees, 75.
What time? So when does y'all's cool weather start to kick back in? Like September-ish, October?
Yeah, like mid and September.
Okay.
I put the sandals away like the end of September.
Thanksgiving, we still be hot down here. Like wearing short sleeves at Christmas. So it just depends.
I wish.
When was the last time we did a podcast? May?
I don't even know. Wait, when the last time I was down there? That was April or May?
You're down here in June, but the last time we did a podcast, we did a live, and we did it separately. So that was May.
Oh, so it's been a minute.
Like over, probably knocking at 2 months. Yeah.
Y'all saw the music I put. We've been gone for a minute. Now we back with the jump for.
Why somebody was being petty talking about it's been longer than a minute? Hirsch.
I know. That was Kim, my girl Kim. She's KYM.
Let me see how long it's been since
Hey, Quay. I'm doing well. I'm still here. Look, I'm getting greasy already. Gotta wipe that.
How do I look? While I'm acting remedial, how do I get on Instagram from my child? I got that 2-factor authentication set up. Hold on.
Girl.
Why y'all be trying to hack people's account? Like, everybody's been getting those emails lately saying, we're sorry you're having trouble getting into your account.
Listen, I was on the airplane trying to buy something on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2-factor auth on. And they text me. I'm like, how am I supposed to get the text? I'm on the airplane.
You gotta turn that Wi-Fi on. That Wi-Fi.
You know, only the iMessage people could text you when you on Wi-Fi. So I'm like,
oh yeah, that is true.
Today, shoot.
That was just God's way of saying you ain't need it. He blocked it. Let me see. The last time we made a post was May 28th. It's been 2 months because today's July 29th. So what have you been up to in the last 60 days, Kimberly? Tell us all about it.
I don't think I've been doing anything. You know what? I've been enjoying my time, right? Just like I've been skating a whole bunch, just like reclaiming my time, you know?
You have, and I've seen you getting good at it, girl.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got my little backwards skate going there.
Hey.
I meet all these new skate friends and whatnot. So, yeah. About to drop stuff over here. So,
when Kim was down here, she's like, can you skate? Baby, I haven't been skating since like the 11th grade. And I had just paid for these teeth. I can't knock them out my mouth.
That's how I was. Like, I used to skate in high school. And then I tried skating like 2 years ago. I went like for 3 months. I did lessons, but it never really caught on again. So, yeah, just like, it's been fun. Like, I have a skate Instagram, y'all.
Hey.
I have a skate Instagram. It's Skater Kim, SK8R Kim.
Skater Kim.
You know, don't follow me though, because I only follow skate accounts.
I was gonna say, go follow her, y'all. Why'd you tell us the name? Because you know people over there right now.
Y'all can follow me. I'm not gonna follow you back. Follow me here because that's my skate account, so I only follow skate content on there. But yeah, it's been fun. I almost got 1,000 followers on there. The skating community is huge on Instagram. Ooh. It's like there's a community for everything. So yeah.
I need to learn how to skate because this natural hair, makeup, fashion, YouTube, Instagram world,
it's hard work, man.
And I'm not gonna keep buying stuff just to show y'all, but that's neither here nor there.
You've been pumping them videos out though.
Baby, that's what I've been doing for 2 months. Pumping out video. I had nothing but time on my hands. So, we shall see. So, let me see. Yeah, it's July. Well, it's August. We might as well say it's August. So, you know what? We have so much news. There was so much going on in these last 60 days that I wanted to talk about, but we were not recording. So I had a little surgery. It was not a little surgery. It was a big surgery. So that's why Kim came down here in June. So when y'all saw her braid my hair, like that was literally, she was like, what are you going to do with your hair? And I was like, oh snap, I'm gonna be with my hair looking like Celia at the beginning of The Color Purple. So literally Kim impromptu braided my hair as short as it was. Y'all, Kim is the real MVP. So not only did she come down here to make sure I was straight for my surgery, she braided all these beady beads in the back. And we were up to like what? Thank God I didn't have to go to the hospital the next day like early in the morning, because I would have been looking like...
We were up late, but listen, I only do my own hair. Like, I don't do other people's hair. So, because I know, like, my back be jacked up. Y'all don't see the back. I make sure the front look good. The back be like, who shot John? I do. The back just does whatever it wants. So, yeah, that was like, I think I did my mother's hair before. And you, that's it. I got 2 clients.
Well, see, I wouldn't have known that. I would have, yeah. Now my hair's so back in the short, like they had started falling out like after I got back home from the hospital. I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's my braid. But yeah, but the back has grown a lot more since then. So I think it's grippable now. So now I'm at the point where I need to decide if I want to grow my hair out or not. And I think I might, y'all.
You gonna grow it back?
I think. Somebody said, what are you doing for your birthday? Somebody said, read anything good.
So y'all know I always go somewhere for my birthday. I'm going somewhere again. I ain't gonna tell y'all though. Y'all just gonna have to see where I'm at. Y'all see when I get there, but I'm gonna be somewhere. But yeah, I took a COVID test today.
How was it?
I did it through CVS drive-through, so I just did it myself. But it just feels weird. Like,
I hate it.
Yeah, so I did that. Hopefully I come back negative, because I was in Atlanta. I was like airplane. Okay. So hopefully it's negative and I could take my trip. But
we'll see soon. If we don't see no pictures or stories, then we know what happened.
If you see me
you'll be good.
If you see me on the beach in Queens, you know I ain't going nowhere. I'm gonna be right here. And my airline tickets are non-refundable.
Oh, snap. Would they at least give you a credit?
I don't think so.
You're going to be fine. You're going to go.
But you know what? I got such a good deal. Like, it's... I'm going to call it. If I have to cancel, I'm going to call it. We're going to work something out. But, yeah, it should be fun. I haven't, like, went anywhere in, like, a minute. So...
Let's see. Read any good books? I started reading What Happened to You. And so that is by Oprah, and I can't remember who her co-author is. So that's been good. Very insightful. It's one of those books that talks about like how most people are effed up adults because of things that happen in their childhood. Like, so if you've ever gone to therapy, you know everything you're going to talk about in therapy goes back to childhood. And so it just like explores how like from the moment you come out the womb, even when you can't communicate verbally, like you pick up on word usage and tone and like gestures that people make, and you start cataloging. Is this good? Is this bad? Is this good? Is this bad? And so in essence, like your body starts to have this like memory reaction to things. So how people be like, oh, she's triggered. Well, there's like science behind it. So now I'm gonna just start asking people, what happened to, you know what? I've been doing that. What happened to you? Who hurt you?
You know, my girl Quay is in here. She's asked me if I read any books, because I used to read like 200 books a year. Like I used to read, but I like romance novels, like black romance novels. So yeah, Quay, send me those. If you have any books, send them. I haven't read a book in so long. It's like. It's
funny how you like something you love. Like I'm a big nerd. Somebody asked me yesterday, so when'd you stop being a nerd? Baby, I ain't. I just fool y'all. But I remember when I was little, my dad be like, Donyetta, kids supposed to go outside and play. Put that damn book down and go outside. But I don't want to go outside. I want to read books. So, Dad, if you're listening, no.
Bernadette asked, what's the name of the book again?
What Happened to You?
I didn't even know Oprah still did the book club. That's from book club?
Let me see. I think it's What Happened to You. It's a book by Bruce Perry and Oprah Winfrey. What Happened to You? Conversations on Trauma, Resilience, and Healing. So that's a good read. Not only a good read if you want to learn more about yourself, but also a good read like when you start dealing with like people and their toxic behaviors, which is sort of unavoidable, but you can learn how to navigate through that. Mm-hmm. And tell people who are toxic, you. So
we'll put that in the show notes for when we post this pod, because this is a podcast, y'all. We're recording here, but it'll be on our podcast page if you follow the podcast. So
hey Jesse,
we'll put the link in the notes so y'all can pick up
hey
that
Carlos
Oprah book.
Hey Tonya. I'm trying to go through all the names that I recognize. Y'all know I got my contacts on and I still can't see on this little big screen. All right, so that's what we've been up to in the last 60 days. And I will do I'm gonna release a YouTube next week, so the 4th will be 2 months since I had my surgery, and I'm gonna edit a video.
Ooh. Now I told her, y'all, to record her experience, because there's certain things that women don't talk about, right? And a lot of us women are dealing with it, like miscarriages. Women don't talk about miscarriages. And then, or what it's like when you have a baby and you bring the baby home. Like, I never talked about that, but that is like something, probably now you can find a YouTube video on it. But when I had kids, like I didn't know that when your baby's coming out, right? When the baby's crowning, you poop on the table the whole time, right? They don't tell you that because they want you to push. So they don't tell you when they see the poop. But when your baby's coming out, when it's crowning, it sits on your gooch. You know what the gooch is?
No.
Your gooch is that little space between, your butt and your vagina. That's the gooch, right?
Oh, the part that'll rip.
Yeah, so the baby sits there and it's like you're on fire. And they tell you to wait. Don't push. They tell you to wait. And that was
what you waiting on?
I don't know. I don't know. But I wish someone would have told me that so I knew it was coming. Because when you have an epidural, you don't. TMI, Carlos. Listen, this is woman talk. When you have an
Carlos
epidural,
got kids. Hirsch.
When you have an epidural, you don't feel anything, right? Until that last minute.
Oh, so you feel that?
It's like you're like, this was cruise control, and now this. So yeah, I wish I would have known that, and just other things, and just so many women's things that we don't talk about. So
should I tell them what kind of surgery I had, or should I let it be a surprise when I drop the video?
You could tell them, but make sure you watch the video, people.
So I have fibroids. So I had a myomectomy. Baby, I ain't even gonna get into it because whew. But you know what? I will say this. I had a awesome recovery process. It was a 6-week process, but that's why I was cranking out like videos. Like that's all. I couldn't drive. I couldn't exercise, any of those things. And so I would get help. Like I had people living with me. I would get help and they would help me set up my ring light, and I would just record. Like I couldn't lift anything over 10 pounds. So
wow.
Yeah, I really like to be able to record. And if you look at some of the videos that I put out early to mid-June, like you can look and literally see that I'm tired and I'm huffing and puffing in those videos. Because I was just so winded, but I'm here. Hallelujah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it because I don't, I've never had that issue, so it would be informative to know what other women do sometimes go through. So yeah, put that out.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like I had a C-section, but I don't have a baby. So that was interesting.
Did he tuck your tummy though? That's what I want to know.
Hell no. If he tucked my tummy, I'd be sitting on here with a tube top on right now.
If you gonna go in there, at least tuck my doggone tummy. Okay.
Take out some ribs or something.
Quay said, "How do you feel now?"
You know what? I am so glad I had that doggone surgery. Like, I got my quality of life back. So like the fibroids were causing me like all kinds of like symptoms that at the time I didn't even know was related to it. Like, I was always tired. No matter how much I slept, I would wake up after like 9 or 10 hours of sleep and I'd be tired. My stomach started to balloon like I was pregnant because my uterus was growing like I was pregnant. My back was hurting. Like, I would get up in the morning and my back would be hurting. But I thought that's because I was being, you know when you wake up and you be on social media and you just have your phone like up like that. I was like, oh, well, I laid wrong. But like, when I tell y'all, like, I feel so much better. And like the first time I got on a Zoom when I went back to work, I took a month off from work. And now I'm working from home. I ain't back in the office. And it ain't nothing to do with surgery. I just don't, if I don't ever have to go back, ain't. And so I remember the first time I turned on my camera for Zoom after the surgery, like my coworker, she was like, "You feel better, don't you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she said, "I could tell." She's like, "You even like have dropped some weight like in your face." So I just feel like, baby, I feel good. I don't know why I waited so long. Well, I do know why I waited so long, but I'm glad I went ahead and did it. So.
Well, that's good. Somebody said you recovered like a supermodel.
Hey, that's my cousin Ronica. Hey. But yeah, I feel so much better. And I'm only, 7 weeks out? So my body's still healing, like, from the inside out. Like, if I press on the incision, it's tender. But, baby, like a week ago, I was cleared to drive. I was cleared to work out. I could lift. And for reference, 10 pounds is a gallon of milk. So I could not lift anything over 10 pounds. So when I tell you people had to set the ring light up for me so I could record them little funky YouTube videos, it's interesting, like, what we take for granted, like the ability to move freely and do things for ourselves. So, hallelujah, I'm on the other side, y'all. And when my stomach go back all the way down.
y'all gonna see some belly button.
Baby. And ears. So let's see. We actually have an agenda. Oh, I'll let you go ahead with this one. It's just so awesome.
I know. So this week's Black Girl Magic, we're giving it to Issa Rae. Because your girl tied the knot, y'all. Y'all thought she was waiting for Lawrence. You know? She done left Lawrence raggedy behind and she done tied the... First of all... I kind of thought that she maybe wasn't straight. Cause I
knew you were about to say that when you look back.
Did you ever see, like, now we see the red carpet pictures, but I don't ever remember seeing her with anyone. So,
never.
Yeah, so she's been with this guy for a long time. This wasn't like some Hollywood dude. He's actually, what is his job?
It says businessman, but I don't know what.
I think he's an international banker. What is that? What is that?
Maybe he can like help you with some offshore accounts or something.
Oh, he's from Senegal.
Of course. Well, baby, that's where we need to go for a trip or something. So you know what? And people have been so shocked because you don't know anything about her personal life, and then boom, she's married. But I wonder. I might pull that move on y'all. The next time y'all see a man, it might be my husband.
I know, and oh my God, her wedding pictures were so beautiful. Like, she wore Vera Wang, and she just looks so ethereal, like,
and happy.
I know.
Like, you know, when most people smile in their wedding photos, they smiling, but she looked like she was like happy.
And she was in the south of France, y'all.
Hello.
You know, Issa got them producer coin. She said, "I'm gonna take my wedding over there, not here, over there."
She is. Ooh. But yeah, beautiful wedding, and she kept her personal. But you know what? I was thinking, you don't know anything that you think you know about people from social media. Period.
That is true. That is true. Because look, it was my son's birthday, right? I didn't post those pictures on Instagram. I posted them on Facebook, where I have like no friends. I have friends and family on there. So yeah, you only know what people give you. You know.
Hey, Martinez.
The full story.
Yeah, because now that I think about it, y'all don't know nothing about us until we get to yapping our mouths and still like. Well, we can't on live. Baby, I take out so much that we say.
Right. But they don't need, people are too doggone, y'all too nosy, man. You're just too, like, mind your BI business. No, learn about yourself and know about yourself.
Don't study me. You won't graduate. Because, you know, every time I go on a trip or every time I go, like, on a dinner date or somewhere, people be like, who took the photo? I think I saw a dude's arm in the background. It could be a burly female.
But why y'all so nosy? Can she live? Can she get? Maybe she was by herself and she had her selfie stick, or she propped up. This is what I do. I prop up my phone on my glass and take the picture. Like, you don't need someone there to take your picture. And if someone was there, let her live. Why she can't be great? You know, maybe she double booked that day. You know, she had an afternoon day and then a dinner day. You know, you ain't got to know everything. Just know that we all living. That's it.
Hot girl summer, okay?
No,
she said, now the dudes on. No, like, literally, people be looking at, like, especially, like, if a dude is sitting across from me. See, I'm about to start yapping my mouth. If a dude is sitting across the table from me, like, who that dude? Your daddy. It might be. I'm at that age now where I'm not interested in you, but I am looking at your daddy.
Yo, fine-ass daddy. Listen. I was at, we went to this movie studio in Atlanta for lunch, and we came outside, and one of those cat daddies with the gray beards was out here. I was like, was he on that yacht with all of them old dudes with the gray beard? I'm like, y'all old dudes be looking all right. I'm married, y'all, but I could look. I don't like beards either, but he was looking all right with his little
You don't like beards? Oh, I love them.
I don't like body hair, period.
I like beard. I'm not a big fan of body hair, but I love a beard. But there's a caveat to that. I mean a beard. I don't mean like somebody got to skip across the street because this is not connecting. Like if you got some, like you ever see T.I.'s beard? This is not Connect 4. So I need you to be able to connect from the sideburn down to the goatee, all the way up to the other side. If you have a patch, do not Beijing. Just don't wear a beard.
Look, I like it when if it's low and neat, that's okay. But when it starts getting like off the face, and
I don't want your beard to look like the Great Lakes or even the boroughs in New York. Like we need them to. We don't need bridges conjoining them. We just need them to be like dudes these days. They're acting like it's still March 2020. Like, bro, the barbershop is open. They open. Like, you ain't got to look like that. Or you could have learned how to cut your own hair by now.
Amazon got clippers.
I got some clippers. like, bruh. Now, I be in here I be like, girl, you don't get these clippers out your head before you jack something up.
Yeah, I never tried it. But the barbershop is taking appointments. I'm going to need you to go on them apps. They got apps and everything now. Loyalty cards. All of that. It's time to get these beards, you know, groom these beards, y'all.
In decency and in order. What we got next? These 2021 Olympics that I have not watched yet.
What?
I hadn't seen that nary. Well, you know, I don't watch TV. I still have not seen Salt and Pepper, Wendy Williams, the Mary J. Blige. I don't. Like my dad said, put them books down and take your ass outside and play.
Listen, I've been watching Olympics since it's like I was at my mom's house, right? And she's like, she still watch stories. Do y'all mom still watch stories?
They probably do.
You know, like on Channel 2 and not Channel 2, CBS.
Which one she watch? Young and the Baby, Young and the Restless, baby. I started watching that when I was 12. Never would have made it.
I'm like, Ma, the Olympics happens every 4 years for 2 weeks. Let me watch the Olympics.
She not gonna miss it.
She gotta watch us. That she taped. She recorded the stories. She records them. She's crazy.
On like a VHS or like digital? Okay.
But yeah, I've been watching Olympics. Like, it's in Tokyo, so they're like 11 hours ahead of us. So if you turn on your TV at 2 a.m., it's live.
Ooh. At 2 a.m.? Ooh.
I be up. I don't know why I be up. I be up watching them. I can't sleep these days, but... Yeah.
I am still on my surgery time schedule. So I be like, girl, you gotta go to work in the morning. Like, this ain't no, paid medical leave. You're not on medical leave no more. You gotta... So I'll be popping up in the morning like, oh.
Yeah.
So, let me see.
Biles, she was like the GOAT. They've been calling her the GOAT. She has a commercial with a goat, a literal goat.
Oh.
Right? So she dropped out of the team competition. Well, the day before, she did, they had a competition, and she didn't do that well, as well as she should have, So the next day, they had the team competition, and she dropped out after the first round. I think she did the vault. Is that called the vault?
Yeah, that's the dangerous one. Well, all of them are dangerous.
But she later said she had the twisties, which is when you, like... lose which way your head is not in it, but yeah, she is not in the Olympics due to mental health.
And that is a lot.
That is definitely a lot.
That's a lot of pressure, and the internet doesn't help. Like, so back in the day, like, we only saw Dominique Dawes when she was at the Olympics on television. We didn't have, like, access to her, and she didn't necessarily have to read things about herself, and things of that nature. And so, just like with, like, Naomi, pronounce her last name, Osaka? Naomi Osaka, like, pulling out. Like, good for you. Protect your peace. Just like I do it in my real life, everybody gets to do it in, their real life as well. So,
and you know what? So many people, like, I understand mental health and, when people have to get therapy and they need to take time out to take care of themselves. But, like, the world was in an uproar because they're saying, like, her head is not in it.
That's why she said it's mental health related. Yeah, obviously, it's not in it. Yeah.
Yeah, but
there's something going on in there.
Who came to her defense? Michael Phelps.
Somebody just tried to call me.
Do not disturb. Look, I don't even got do not disturb. Nobody calls me anyway. Nobody called me. Nobody, baby. But yeah, Michael Phelps, he's like big on mental health now for like the last 5 years. So he came to her defense, and just like, I think the world, like, mental health is like, has been such a big thing the last couple of years. So like, the world is more understanding.
It's one of those taboo things people didn't talk about.
I know.
Like, they would, like, if you told somebody that you were depressed, they'd be like, well, what you sad about? Well, that's not really what depression is. Like, it can cause you to feel, well, now my phone wants to go dark. What happened?
I still see you.
Well, it was about to lock. The screen was about to lock.
Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, like, depression can make you feel, like, down or, like, have the blues, but it's way bigger than being sad about something, right? And, like, if you, like, say you have a therapist, people be like, oh, you crazy? I wish all of y'all had therapists, and then y'all would stop giving those of us who do have therapists, y'all would stop giving us things to go to our therapist and talk about.
Hello.
But y'all don't hear me though, because that's too much. So that sounds too much like right? Your sister clowning and talking about your mother records her soaps and watches them at the same time. She don't want to forget nothing. That's like me reading something on the internet and taking a screenshot of it.
Yeah, she's loony, but yeah, kudos to her. She dropped out of the individual competition after that. She's out of the Olympics now. I think there might be one more competition. I'm not sure. But if you follow Amanda Seales, right, and you go into her stories, she commentates on gymnastics live.
Okay, she used to do gymnastics.
Yeah, she commentates on it. She was up at like 3 a.m. LA time watching the gymnastics. She's funny. So
wait, Simone dropped out of the individual as well?
I think she dropped out of the individuals. Yeah, because she dropped out of the team. Then she dropped out of the all-around competition, and there might be another one. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, she's like out.
Take care of yourself. You have to put your mask on first before helping others.
That's what they say on the airplane. But Suni Lee came back and won the all-around gold, so that was supposed to be Simone's.
Who's that?
She's on that we don't even know the other people that's on the team. But yeah, she's on the American team too, so she won the all-around gold, which was great for us.
All right then, Suni Lee. Never heard of you until just this moment, but that does not mean anything.
No, it doesn't
at all.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see like where Simone goes from here, because I think she's like 24. That's like grandma in gymnastics. So I'm sure this was like her last hurrah, and she's going out.
So she'll
but you know what? When she dropped out of the competition, I guess because she did one vault, she still got the silver medal with the team.
Boom.
So she didn't go home from Tokyo empty-handed. But these Olympics are a mess, y'all. There's no one in the stands. Like, it is empty. Like,
I bet that's different too.
You know, they can't hang out. They're like going to their cardboard beds. They have cardboard beds.
Why?
Literally cardboard beds.
Why?
I think because it's Japan and they're trying to be environmentally, I don't know, but
how am I supposed to perform if my body feels like I slept on a cardboard bed?
And I've been on TikTok. I don't know what I've been doing on TikTok, but I've been strolling through TikTok, and the Olympians come up and they jumping on the bed, and the bed is so hard. I feel bad for them, and they're twin beds at that. Yeah.
No, if I make my way to the Olympics, honey, we are staying at the Ritz. We are staying at, what's that hotel? And at the St. Regis.
I don't think they can, because
how do I go on vacation and I pick better accommodations than?
You're not on vacation. You are performing in the Olympics.
Exactly. When I book trips for work, I be like, I ain't staying there, or there. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, sir. No cat. No dog. What else we got? Will Smith plays Venus and Serena's dad. What? And King Richard. What is this?
It's a movie about the father.
Is it going to be like the movie that was made about the Jackson 5?
Is it?
Like,
I think it's more focused on him and how he coached them. You know, did you watch the trailer? No,
I'm watching it now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it gonna be like, what is that movie, The American Dream, where everybody got to see that Joe Jackson? Remember, he beat them boys when he found out who played his guitar and broke it, and he beat them and made them sing.
And you know what? In the trailer, they have like CPSs in their house. Like someone called CPS on them because they heard something. So yeah, I think he might have been like that kind of dad. But when I first said Will Smith, because you know their father is dark skinned, but when you got to close your eyes and listen to it, and you can hear the father. But when you look at it, it's like, this ain't. Y'all couldn't pick like y'all couldn't pick Idris Elba or like somebody that.
What was old buddy from Get Out doing? Somebody. Well, I guess you have to be like a certain age. Yeah, there's so many. I want to see them do a movie on Beyonce's daddy.
Oh, I kind of wonder what he is like. I think he was probably a tyrant too. Because he had those girls dancing in the living room when they was like 10. They was doing all of this.
Remember in the movie, she's like, go to bed, Joseph. Go to bed. Michael, Marlon, who left these towels by the pool? I'm going to get you.
Oh, my God. I think every black household had that movie on replay.
That, The Color Purple. Y'all know the Five Heartbeats is not a real R&B group, right?
But that movie, I saw that in the movie theater when my sister, is my sister on here? My sister used to work at the movie theater back in the day, and I saw that in the movie theater. I used to see all the movies back in the 90s, man, for free.
Duck, you heard what Daddy said. Oh, Lord, I don't even want to talk about this next one. If that book I was talking about, What Happened to You, both of them need to read it.
Oh, I was so excited about this.
Why? Because you want to see a SHIT show?
No, I think that they're older now and they know what they want.
When did he stop being an alcoholic?
I think he went to Wait, we didn't even say who we're talking about.
Oh yeah, because I literally was like, ugh, I don't even want. I'm not gonna say it. You say it.
So J-Lo and Ben Affleck are back together, and when I saw, at first I thought that it wasn't, maybe they just had some little this for like a weekend, but they've been going for like 2 months strong, and I'm here for it.
As excited about this as I was excited when Big and Carrie got back together on Sex and the City. Like, I'm not about getting back into toxic relationships in 2021.
Everybody wanted Big and Carrie together. But you know what? I think their relationship back then, it just got too big. Like, they were everywhere. Like, and you know what? He can't deal with that lifestyle because they're following them around again. And I don't know. I hope they make it. Like, she's
That's what I said. Has he stopped being an alcoholic?
He went to rehab. I think that was like a couple years ago.
And J-Lo will trade a dude like I used to trade baseball cards when I was a kid.
Yo, she dropped A-Rod and she picked Ben up like the next week.
No, she didn't even wait like a 3-day weekend. It was not even a week. So again, y'all be careful about these rebound relationships.
Look, why should she wait? She's 52 years old. What is she waiting for?
Why get back? Like, I'm never going to find the car that I drove in high school. I know how it rides. It's even older now, and I don't want it. I'm going to go to get me a new car.
Look, they were together 20 years. It's been 20 years. I feel
exactly. Old. I'm not getting back with my boyfriend from 20 years ago. Don't even speak to me. I do not know you.
But look, they've been married. They're divorced. They both have children. Now it's
more baggage,
time.
more baggage, more baggage.
Listen, let J-Lo be great. She got her little white man, and he needs to tone. I bet you she whips him in shape. I bet you. We gonna see Ben because he got a little dad bod right now.
It's gonna be how Carrie stood Big up at the altar. Remember, she got back in that toxic relationship, honey.
Carrie did not stand Big up at the altar.
Exactly. Don't get back in toxic relationships because Big was how he was. He had not changed.
Well, look, speaking of Big, Sex and the City is coming back.
Remind me to watch it, because you know me.
But look, it's called And Just Like That, right? So when I got my treadmill in January, I started watching Sex and the City from the beginning. And every transition, Carrie says, and just like that.
Oh, that's where that came from.
She says it every episode. I never realized it until I started rewatching it, and then they announced the new show. So, yeah, I'm following all the fan pages. There's a page called Just Like That Closet. Mm-hmm. You need to follow that because you've been buying all this shit lately. So
that's why I don't need to follow it.
But they break down their outfits because you know the outfits on Sex and the City are like 100, right?
Yeah, icons.
So they have the outfit and then they show what the piece is, how much it is, so you can go buy the pieces if you want to. But I'm here, and guess what?
What?
Natasha is back.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
OMG. And
if you know, you know.
I heard that Carrie and Big are divorced.
Surprise, surprise.
And Carrie has a podcast.
Oh, God. Remember she had that old school MacBook?
Yes. Carrie had...
The colorful one?
She had every MacBook there was.
But yeah, I don't need to follow that page. Like, y'all, I done lost my mind. You know, like 2 weeks ago, I was looking at Hermes bags. And, like, plotting, trying to get... I went into the Chanel store at Phipps. Then lost my black mind.
What had happened?
Well, when I went into Chanel, first I wanted to look at some of the costume jewelry. Like, I've always wanted some of the little earrings, and I want a brooch. I was underwhelmed when I saw it in person. You know how you, like, glorify something, like, so much in your head? Like, it looks like costume jewelry.
It is. It's plastic.
So I was just like, and then I know how much they've been increasing the bags. Like, if I would have bought a Chanel bag like 3 years ago, I probably could have got it.
Deal.
Yeah, about the same price you can get like the real Louis Vuitton leather. And when I say real, like not the LV, like not the canvas stuff. Like, you know, they have leather goods that cost a little bit more. But yeah, so, and then them dang Hermes, I like the Constance.
The Constance is cute. I love the Kelly. The Kelly bag is so cute.
I like the Kelly, and I would only get a Birkin just to say I had a Birkin, but it's not necessarily cute. And everybody has a dupe for it now too, like Saint Laurent, and Tory Burch got a dupe for the Birkin. So
there's no dupe for Hermes, child. It's Hermes.
But them bags cost as much as a down payment on a house.
You holding a car on your arm, like y'all seen that picture of Cardi B with her Hermes bags?
26 of them that we saw.
She got $50,000 Croc Hermes bags. Okay. But the thing about Hermes is you can sell, if you go broke, you can sell them and get your money back plus more. They true. Appreciate with value.
I'm going to the south of France next year.
I think if you wait until you're in Paris, you get on that app every single day and hope they call you.
Is it going to be under $10,000 in Paris?
Well, you're going to have to get a Constance or a Kelly. You ain't going to get no Birkin for under $10,000.
I thought the Constance was like, well, that might be US dollars.
No, I think the Constance is what, 4 or 6?
In US dollars, they be showing it like 10 and 12.
What? I thought the Kelly was like 8. How much is a Kelly? A small one.
Let's see. No, I think a Kelly's still like 10 or 12. Hermes. Now y'all can see why I said that is crazy.
Listen, it's too rich for my blood. I'm staying at Tory Burch in my one Gucci bag. I can't afford that.
You can get a used Kelly. There's one for $8,500 on Fashion File, but then I also see one for $21,250 on Fashion File.
So it'll be cheaper because when they're pre-loved, they cost more than what they cost in the store. Because they appreciate on the
Well, that's why y'all need to stop telling these women not to be hoes then. If something is appreciated after it's been used.
Listen, you go ahead with your Hermes dreams, child. Just get it in Paris.
Let me see. How much is a new?
There's nothing like getting it at the flagship.
Well, then you have to let them offer you a bag. So it says Kelly 25 and the Togo leather starts at $93.50. It depends on the letter. The Epsom leather, it starts at $10,300. So it just depends on the type of leather. It depends on the color. It depends on the size. In the UK, a Kelly bag starts at 6,800. What is it, UK pounds?
And you know you can't go into Hermes and like pick something off of a shelf.
You have to let them offer you a bag,
and they'll tell you if they'll give you a bag. Like you just can't. You could walk in there and buy a belt.
And I've been watching YouTube videos on how like you play the game. They want you to spend. They don't want you to just go in there and say I want a Kelly or a Birkin. They want you to buy other things like home goods, and like you need to have your profile built up allegedly. And I've never even been to the Hermes store here in Atlanta.
Yeah, I saw it in the Buckhead shops when I was, and it was empty. You could walk in there and get something. It was empty when I was over there. I wasn't even window shopping. I was just looking like this. They
gonna have to give me that bag, and I'm gonna be like Joanne the scammer, like when she takes off and run off with it.
And them toy cops gonna be right on your ass.
Baby, y'all don't know. I'm a little bit lighter now. Your girl might be able to run fast again. Look, we gotta be mindful of the time too before we get that click-clack. Next on our BS of the week, Kanye West has been living at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Okay, so why did I not even know that he was having a listening party? Like, where I been?
I knew he was having it, and I was gonna think about asking you if you wanted to go, but then I was like, ooh, that's a lot of people.
Yeah, you know I wasn't going to that. But they said like a hot dog was like $50, and like they said the concession stand was like off the hook.
And that's weird because for all the other events that are there, like the Atlanta United and the Falcons, like that's one of the things when they built that new dome, like the concession prices dramatically dropped. So your ticket's gonna cost more, but the food, like that, people go like want to get in there just to eat.
No, I saw a screenshot. The prices were crazy. Like they raised it just for that event.
And I would have had my, can you take big bags in there? I know for other events you can't take a big bag anymore. I would have had popcorn, a Subway sandwich.
So after I saw that they had the event, I woke up. It was the next day when I saw it. It was Friday, and that was the release date, right? So I'm on Spotify. I'm still on my free version of Spotify, y'all. So I'm on Spotify. I'm like, Donda, where's Donda? Then I look up Kanye West. I'm like, why this fool didn't even drop the album?
I think they said he's staying at the Mercedes-Benz Dome to like finish it.
He is living at the Mercedes-Benz.
They had an Atlanta United game. The release was the listening, I guess, was Thursday. The game was Saturday.
Yeah, they said that he was staying there, and they said the upcoming game was coming, and I don't know if he had to leave. But he put a picture on his Instagram, and he had a cot in a room.
He acting like the Olympics on them cardboard beds, baby.
The room looked like a cedar, like the walls with those cedar.
I'm looking at it. It looked like CB4. Y'all remember that movie?
I'm like, Kanye is like...
What have we said, y'all? Mental health is real. It's real.
You see Jay-Z did a song with him.
Yeah.
He like, you left that Kardashian, we could get back together. You know, Watch the Throne Part 2 is coming. I just made that up.
I was going to say, Jay-Z ain't said that. He did tell him come back home. He said something about that red cap. Remember Kanye used to always wear that Make America Great Again red cap? I'm
gonna need Kanye to go somewhere with his stupid $300 puff jackets from the Gap. Did you see that mess?
I used to have one of them back in the day from Express. Yeah, mental health is real. Mental health is real.
Does the jacket even have a zipper on it?
It looked like that jacket Drake had on in Hotline Bling.
Like, I never jumped on that. Like, I don't have a pair of Yeezys. I always thought they were ugly. They are overpriced.
Do you know that Issa Rae has a line of Converse out?
Does she?
I meant to go buy some because y'all know I love me some Chuck Taylors. But it's like me.
You wear them.
Yeah.
I had one pair and it was like they hurt my feet.
They some flat-footed shoes.
Like the top hurt my feet. Like where that white part is. Like my feet were like killing me, and that's only how. That was years and years ago, so I don't know if they make them different now or what. So
because my dad'd be like, I wish I would pay $60 for these shoes. Man, these things used to be $19.99 in the grocery store back in the day. He like, they had cost how much?
How much are they now?
It depends. If you get a limited edition, like I'm looking now because I was gonna try to find it. Like I see some for $115, and then they have some typical pairs gonna cost you about $50 now.
Well, I ain't getting the Issa P. I'm getting the $50 ones because if they hurt my feet.
Oh no, those were just in general. Oh, hers are the 115s. Bye.
Bye, Issa. I'll watch Insecure if it ever comes back on TV because it's supposed to be on now, Issa.
She said, look, I had a wedding to plan, y'all.
You know they finished taping already, so they haven't said when it's
because I did see that. They were crying and they were all sad. I wonder if her and Lawrence got together.
They taped that show quick.
You think her and Lawrence ended up riding off into the sunset together? Of course she ain't gonna give us that. Issa be playing games.
Wait, remember the girl was pregnant?
The ex.
So I'm gonna have to let him go.
Let it go. What else we got?
Ugly Converse with these platforms.
That's a good way to twist your ankle. Our Kind of People trailer. What is this?
Oh, it's a new show that's coming to Fox.
Okay, Yaya.
Yaya DaCosta. Remember was she American Next Top Model the first season? She was like on the very early season of America Next Top Model. It might have been the first season she was on.
I don't know why I just thought about this. I don't know why Nick Cannon just popped into my head. Carry on, y'all. That little seahorse.
Yeah, so this show, what is it called? It's called Our Kind of People. And it's based in Oak Bluffs. For y'all bougie black folks, that's in Martha's Vineyard. I think Oak Bluffs is where the black folks live in Martha's. The bougie black folks live in Martha's Vineyard. So yeah, Morris Chestnut is in the show. Yaya Acosta. Who else is in the show? Those are just the two names that I recognized when I saw the trailer. But it looked like it's going to be... And it's on Fox. It's not streaming. It's on Fox.
What is it about?
You know, I think... so they have a rich family in Oak Bluffs. And her mother... I think they... her mother worked for the family and got pregnant by the father. Yeah. And so she's coming back to, like, claim her rightful space in the family.
Yeah, look, and the Tyler Perry is going on here.
That's what it sounds like, right? But I don't think it's a Tyler Perry production because you know Tyler Perry filmed his stuff in Georgia. He don't be on the
Do you see these comments?
We just gonna ignore that.
Yo, that's creepy, yo. Hadn't done that in a while.
We got a new black show coming to Fox in the fall, so make sure y'all support Our Kind of People.
Not support Our Kind of People. Support the show called Our Kind of People, which is supporting Our Kind of People.
Yes.
You know. Oh, it's another Versus. I hadn't watched Versus since I watched Patty and Gladys. Gladys, you know.
Wait, so you didn't see Keith Sweat and Bobby? Bobby!
No. And from what I saw on social media, praise the Lord.
It was kind of a hot mess, but I was here
here
for all of it.
I knew it was going to be a hot mess because I seen Bobby Brown perform. It wasn't New Edition. It was Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. I saw them perform live here in Atlanta, and I knew what we were in store for. Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Because Ralph and Johnny wouldn't act right, so it wasn't a New Edition tour. Who you got? It's Versus. It's gonna be on August the 3rd. Dipset and the Locks. Dipset.
That's my birthday. I got the Locks because listen, I had Chic Luch was my boo back in the day. I had Chic Luch on my wall and I had Mace. Like those were my boos back in the day. I love me some Chic Luch.
I'm gonna have to go with Dipset.
Nah, they can't touch like Jadakiss and Styles P, like Dipset, Cameron and Jim Jones. How you gonna pick Dipset?
Probably because they just look better than the Gremlins and the Locks. The Locks look like they came out of a lock.
The Locks do look a little mangy.
But I saw Cameron and Jim Jones. I ain't gonna say that light-skinned people don't age well, but I just did.
You know they fight like women too, them two.
I seen them. Dipset. I used to love Cameron. What mean the world to you?
My money, my house, my.
Okay, because money mean the world to me. I'm gonna shine for the world to see. He used to wear that pink.
I'm here for. Listen, I'm gonna need somebody. Somebody send me. Somebody always tell me when Versus is on because I don't follow Versus. But send me a reminder because I'm gonna be on the other side of the world when Versus come on.
This is gonna be a tough one. I just thought about it. The Locks, yeah, especially. But I don't think I listened to the Locks unless they were with Lil' Kim, like the bad boy type collaborative. But I do like Jadakiss.
Jadakiss is like he's not underrated. I mean, everyone knows like he's like one of the best lyricists, but he never like he never
his
blew
flowers.
Up and got his, he never got his just due.
Now, which one did you like? The tall one.
Chic Luch. He was so cute back in the day.
Is that the tall one's name?
Chic Luch and Styles P. Styles P is Chic Luch is
okay, I know who Styles P is. Okay, Chic Luch is the tall one.
Yeah.
I remember them. Dipset. I don't know. I know I'm not gonna watch it. I ain't even gonna lie, man.
I'll be watching it. I'll be tuning in. That's take me back to the 90s. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I don't watch TV. I'll be watching YouTube videos though, trying to get ideas. We gonna see. I don't know why I keep thinking about Nick Cannon.
Marquez said Cameron is her bae. Cameron and his dog going pink, man. He still love his pink too.
Remember Nicki Minaj used to do everything pink? Pink Friday. Wasn't that the name of one of her albums?
Pink. I hate pink. Pink is like where red went to die.
It's just some watered down red.
You know, pink is for the birds. I don't like pink.
She said for the birds.
All right, y'all. We're going to wrap up this episode of Lay Twins Experience. We want to thank y'all for tuning in. This episode will go up on our normal day, which is Tuesday.
I was like, what was our normal day?
Tuesday. We post our episodes on Tuesday.
I don't even remember.
So you can listen to it then on all streaming platforms. And
don't forget to follow us on all of the socials. You are here, so obviously you know about our Instagram account, but we are also La Twins Experience on Facebook. We have a La Twins Experience YouTube channel, and we are La Twins EXP on Twitter. Tweet.
No, don't put no pink glitter on my page. If you catch me wearing pink, it was probably free.
There's not even a way to put pink glitter on a person's page. So that's just a trollish comment. That's
the only way you're going to catch me in pink. Wait, my eyeshadow is kind of a little pink, but nah.
I wear pink sparingly. Very sparingly.
Listen, I got to go because I got to twist up my hair because I can't be going on vacation with this fro. It ain't going to happen. I'll look a hot mess.
The next time y'all see me, I'm going to have some new braids.
But yeah, we're going to be back next week. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Well, next week they're going to get this.
The week after, y'all going to get a new episode too. Summer's not over yet, but we're going to try to just get back consistent. You know.
We back. Back like we never left.
All
right. We'll catch you guys the next time around.
Later. Wait, I don't know how to end this live, right?
You started it, so you're going to have to finish it and figure out how to. Don't forget, as soon as you end it, save it. Remember? Just save it. Download it.
Wait, let me see. Do I just exit out? What do I do, y'all?
I can't even call it, man.
How did I end the last one?
Let me see.
Wait, okay. Bye, y'all. Hopefully this works.
Lord. What is... Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe wherever you listen to your podcast so you'll never miss an episode.
If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, please be sure to rate and/or review the show. It would really help us out. Catch you next time.